Hello world, welcome back to Agile on the Trail. I am your host, Voices, and today is Thursday, June the 15th, day 76 on the trail. And it happens to be my middle brother's 50th birthday. Happy birthday, brother. Happy 50th. Enjoy this day. And by the way, welcome to the 50s. All right, now we've gotten that little special announcement out of the way. I am first going to navigate down this little slight slope and then discuss today. Well, we came out of pre-shelter. I confessed in the logbook. Shelters have a logbook that hikers can, write in. Usually we just tag stuff like, hey, I was here. Stopped in for a quick, break, whatever. Sometimes you get a little silly with it, tell a funny story, make a joke, make a jest, whatever. It's also a way for hikers to see who's ahead of them or behind them, depending on which way, or kind of ahead of them, depending on which way you're traveling. Well, anyways, the priest shelter. It's not a religious site. We're in the Priest Mountain Wilderness. That's what it's called. And the shelter happens to be in that wilderness. So it's the Priest Shelter. Well, instead of a typical logbook signature, a lot of hikers have taken it to confessing, like going into a confession booth and confessing their trail sins. What's a trail sin? Voices? I'm glad you asked. A trail sin is something you're not supposed to do on trail. That's a through hiker, section hiker, even a day hiker. Easy things, leave no trace. When you drop a piece of trash or whatever, whether it's an orange peel, an apple core, that is counted. A wrapping, that's a trail sin. Not digging a proper cat hole, that's a trail sin. And it goes on and on and on. Most of it's just innocuous. Basically, it's when you do something that breaks the tenets of just basic Boy Scouts, leave no trace type thing. Not it can get really funny. And I threw in some trail sins because I've done some trail sins here, not dug a cat hole, lost a water bottle, so, trash, stuff like that. I made up a few trail sins as well, and then proceeded to say, hey, I even lied as a sin, confessing. So have fun figuring out what's the truth and what's not. It's like playing two truths and a lie game. All right, I've rambled on. So that's the priest shelter. That's the priest logbook, the confession logbook. And it was funny to read through. Today, the Tramley, once again, cannot make up their mind whether they want to do 15-ish miles and camp at a brewery that just got bought by Anheuser-Busch, or push for 20 and try to stay as much on track to get to the halfway point by June 30th. I told them in my grand scheme of things, where I'm at in my plan, my 188 plan, is I just need to do 11.9 a day. Well, whatever they decide is going to be greater than 11.9, so I have no skin in it. Just let me know. So what's the plan today? Hike. Hike and let them figure it out. And enjoy the scenery and the beauty of Virginia's Appalachian Trail. All right, well, I'm gonna get to it. Hope you guys have a great Thursday, and happy birthday once again, bro. Happy 50th. Later. As you guys are enjoying the Green Tunnel, I want to chat a bit about Tramleys. Well, the first thing you got to know about Tramley, it's called Trail Family. It's the people you end up hiking with. And if you've never hiked the Appalachian Trail, or you're preparing to hike the Appalachian Trail, there's a saying, the tramley that you start with is a tramley that you're not going to finish with, because people come and go, they get injured, they get off trail, they have different paces, whatever. Well, this is true for me. I started off with a tramley of 5 total, including myself. That tramley broke up for various reasons. Mike and Kat was faster. Dow injured himself. And Up, Down, and I were the slow ones. And so we stuck together, formed a new tramley, included side salad. And we stuck together until after the Smokies. And then I kind of broke away and started doing more miles than they were. And kind of went ronin for a bit. And after Damascus, well, Mike and Kat and I lined up, picked up whack, and that has been the tramley up to this point. Why do I say this? Well, there's been some very interesting conversations. We all have different target dates of when we want to finish. I have a 6-month plan that I have been using as a general guide. And it is the most relaxed of the plans. I'm trying to finish the trail by the end of September. Whack wants to finish early September, if not before, I believe. Mike and Kat both have different target dates, although they're just 1 day apart. Mike wants to summit on September 11th. Kat wants to summit on September 12th for different reasons. Mike because of military and what September 11th signifies. Kat because of somebody's birthday in the family, I guess. Anyways, what does this all cause? Well, it causes conflict is what it does. Because everybody has different target dates. Everybody has a different plan. And so you get what I had mentioned earlier. They just can't come up with a decisive how many miles we want to do in a week. Or actually today. And that's why I'm the least of the conflict. In fact, I'm very agreeable. Yeah, my best friends know that's laughable. But here in this case, I'm the most agreeable person, because as long as they're doing 11.9 or more, I'm fine with it. And today, we're definitely doing 11.9 or more. So I'm fine with whatever plan they come up with. So I'm letting them all hash out what's going to be today. Now, long term for the tramley, I see it breaking up. I see it fracturing. In fact, they already know it's going to fracture because I told them I'm going to be fracturing the tramley. I'm going to step off trail for 4th of July and spend it with my brother. It's been kind of like an annual thing that we do, where I go over to his house and spend 4th of July with his family and his friends and have a good time. And this year's going to be no different. Now, we'll be off trail for a couple of days, like 5, and then I'll step back on trail. But that means I'm 5 days behind the tramley. So I'm already going to break up the tramley a bit. What's going to be interesting to see if the tramley still holds together, given they still have 3 different target dates. Well, that is the drama of a tramley. It's good because you have each other's support. You have people to talk to, people that you can hike with and camp with that you know, and it makes the journey so much more enjoyable. But at the same time, there's some negatives. You gotta deal with some drama. And in this case, the current tramley's drama is we all have different target dates for when we wanna finish. So we're sorting that out. Well, I hope you guys have a good Thursday. And if I see any views, I'll make sure I take a picture or a short video. And yeah, and I'll check in with you at the end of the day for the post-action report. A viewpoint while climbing up to the 3 ridges. Well, just finished a very tough climb and rested on top of 3 ridges. I mean tough climb, I mean this is the toughest climb in Virginia in my book so far. And you know why it's also tough? There's no freaking view. There's nothing to see up there. Things overgrown. Can't really see much. So Nah. So another PUD, pointless up, down. I'm heading to a shelter. I'm out of water. There's water at the shelter. And then I have yet to hear from the Tramley. I'm probably a good hour behind them now because I had to take some breaks. I'm in a complete flop sweat. I mean, I'm soaked head to toe and it's a bright sunny day. So you go figure out why I'm soaked out. It's just, whew, that climb was rough. Anyways, yeah, still don't know if we're gonna push a total of 20 miles today or maybe 14 or 15 and camp out at a brewery. I'm kind of leaning towards a brewery now. All right, I'll check in with you later. Hey, post-action report for June the 15th. Well, Three Ridges ascent is officially the hardest ascent in Virginia. In my book, it kicked my butt. The rest of the tram was ahead of me. In fact, they picked up a hitch. We are going to the Devil's Backbone Pub. And this is the point in the video where I say I am not being sponsored, paid, nor do I endorse. I'm just simply stating this is where we're going. Devil's Backbone Pub. I'm about a half a mile away from the intersection where they got the hitch. And I have to, yeah, find my way there too. So, happy birthday, bro. Once again, happy 50th to my middle brother. And yeah, today, hard hiking. Wow, that's loud. It was hard hiking. The ascent was difficult. The descent was easy. And I am thoroughly just wiped out physically. It did get kind of warm today, but not quite as warm as I would like. Water is becoming scarce. So I've upgraded to full 1 liter bottles, 2 of them in fact. And I actually have I have a plastic collapsible water bag that can add another liter to my carrying capacity. Plus my cold soak jar. So basically 3 1/3 liters, I guess, of water I can carry at any given time. And yeah, hopefully I stay hydrated. A lot of people are having to make adjustments as well to their water loadouts because it's just a bit dry right now. Okay, well, hope you guys had a great Thursday, June the 15th. I'm ending at mile marker 845, and end of the day, I would have done 15.4 miles. Just to let you know where I'm at. See you guys.